How you doing, Mom? Hello, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hyoka. I'm a Hyoka empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. And being a Hyoka empath, I'm feeling all kinds of things. I'm always feeling stuff. Feelings, it's just energy. That's all feelings are, is energy. That's all it is. Energy. Feelings. Frequency. Listen to a song, has a low frequency. Little melody. Put you in a low freak. Make you sad. You have the high vibes. You have the classical. I love music. I love music. It's important to stay present. Are people staying present? Are they staying in the present moment? Are they able to be where their hands are and not think too much about the future? The things that have happened already that you have no control of and you just keep replaying that same thought or that same storyline. I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. God ain't with you in the past. God ain't with you in the future. He's only with you in the present moment. There's a lot of wavering energy. A lot of people are in pending status. It's like the whole world is waiting for something to happen. They could feel it. I was talking to my buddy Carl about that this morning. It's like the first question is going to be answered when I incarnate, when I take my last breath and my spirit goes out into the solar system. It's going to be, do we make this stuff happen or does it happen and we just see it coming? Because everybody's feeling impending something. Whatever you're into, whatever your mainstream is, whatever you plug into, whatever you give your attention to, whether it's social media, the social media, that's all mainstream media is to me. It's just made up little stories. It's just like they're little characters, just like on the Muppets and these people. Mom, these people, these personalities they have that read these prompters and they're just like, this is the reality of the world. But the funny part of it is it ain't touched by reality at all. It's all production. It's all lights. It's all setting the stage, creating a narrative for people to go by. The thing is, if people are just live where their hands are, Mom, they're just living the present moment, then what they see, what they find out is all that bullshit ain't true. If you just go out in your local community and engage with the people in your local community and stuff, you okay, girl? That's where life happens, right in your own peripheral, right in your own tangible, what you meet every day. Little boy Benny. Soon they're gonna be running up and down the halls. Oh, we got one more. Well, I'm getting tired, man. My body's getting tired. I do not. I used to be so strong. And all these people are talking about these vaccinations. I don't want it, dude. Dude, the freaking all this shit that the freaking military shot into me, like, has ruined my already compromised endocrine system. It's, I was wound tight when I came into this earth. I was nervous. I'm an empath, so Addison's, I pick up on people's emotions so much. I please them just because when people are really pissed off at me, it hurts my organs. I hate it because I know that I'm powerless. And I breathe through it all the time. I'm breathing through it. And then I get told that breathing stuff is weird. I'm just like, those are my coping mechanisms. I wish I would not have had a life that I've had. I wish I wouldn't have seen all the things I've seen. I know that shadow and people exists, and I've seen it my whole entire life, and people don't recognize it and they ignore it, and everything's love and light, and I'm just gonna focus on the positive and keep looking at all this positive stuff. But the thing of it is, his shadow has grown, just is grown so much. So people are gonna see the shadow. They're gonna eat their freaking apple and eat it. Benny, chill. They're gonna eat the apple and see the shadow and see all the grossness in the world, all the stuff that's been my part of. This is my life, you know. And people are, Benny, I would thank you to cooperate, Benny. No, you don't get to be mad at Benny, because listen, Snarls. Everybody's just all in their feelings. So they're gonna see that all this shadow. It's all, the whole planet is just, it's been in this spiritual freaking war, and we didn't even know that we were pawns in it. We didn't even know that we were in it, and all we had to do is love God or glorify the Lucy Fairytale theater, and so many people glorify it by just promote just the NFL, all that stuff, all the whole movie industry, music industry. These stars that make all this money, and I mean, yeah, singing's cool, but I mean, if it were ever like end of times, I hope freaking Taylor Swift can haul water, you know, stuff like that. Because I don't really care about your singing voice, you know. There's no hierarchy at the end of times. There's no hierarchy. It's everybody freaking hands to work, you know. And all this hierarchy stuff is going away. People are going to start getting redeemed. You know, people are going to go by their heart space, their currency, by what their abilities they have. Like if they can help people or not. I was telling my buddy earlier, and not only the freaking Air Force freaking ruined me with the vaccines, it's the military's been ruining people forever. You know, I got a buddy, he's airborne. He's freaking, you know, Benny. These are like these are like no joke. And then they get shot with some stuff, and then like freaking a month later they got type 1 diabetes. Really? Where's this compensation? You know, they use us for guinea pigs, and now it's like, oh, well numbers, and then come here, Benny. Come here, buddy. Come here. Numbers are low with enlistment, and freaking readiness is shit. And they're still playing the same games. I saw a picture of a guy, his son put on captain. You know what they do? They have they fly over, you be nice. They fly over war zones when they make rank, and then it's tax free that whole year. So you get your promotion bonus, you get all this stuff, and then you don't got to pay taxes on it because you're a good old boy and you're just, you know, defending your country and stuff. And it's just like, how many homeless people could get housed with those bonuses, you know? And it's just, but be proud. And it's just all a game, and it's just all fun. But hey, old boy, he's, you know, I think he might be airborne too. Is that the parachuter, guys? We just always supported everybody, and it's just how people treated you, you know. I was just a girl in age, and dudes were dicks, so what do I care? Flyboys, total fucking d-bags. But the girls love them. We couldn't probably change their own fucking tire, but the girls love them. And I don't know, but it's like now readiness is so shit. It's like, at least back in the early 2000s, like people, like, you know, now they just look like, it's just sad to see them in those flight suits. It's like Scrubs too, all busting out. People just they just let themselves go. They just stop giving a shit about themselves. And I was almost 200 pounds. I know what it's like to eat my feelings. I just encourage people now to put the food down and go out for a walk. Or if you eat the food, at least make sure it has all the best ingredients, you know. Just that processed stuff, you know. But that is not all that's left, since all these restaurants are closing and stuff like that. There was a doctor I wanted to mention up in Oregon. Oregon sucks. That whole state is a shithole. It's up there with Nebraska. So, Dr. Stephen Le Tellipier, he stated during and I remember seeing this on Twitter a while back. He stated during a rally, a Yay DT rally in November, that he and his staff, nor his staff, wear those stupid things outside of Dallas, Oregon, when they saw patients, and that, and they never. I and my staff, none of us, not once, wore a mask in my clinic, and none of them have ever gotten any the Rojo, and so Oregon, the medical board, of course, we can't have that. We have to control everything and everyone, and so they suspended his license, and now he can't practice medicine because somebody, a bureaucrat. Bureaucrats are just people. They're just people. At least change the locks. Wouldn't that be cool if, like, these custodians and these janitors just changed the locks, or like the IT people just like took away fucking Pelosi's, these drunk, lush, freaking wet brain, fucking mental midgets that are that are not doing jack shit for the majority of the people. They're oh my god. Just change the access. Don't let them in the building. You know, the little guy can do just as much as the big guy, but people are lacking creativity. You don't gotta get violent and stupid about stuff. You don't gotta hurt people. There's just ways to keep people. Newsom, change his access. Don't let him in the fucking building. I mean, this stuff is not hard to do. Just take their control away. Because in their mind, it's just weird how many people are crumbling. That tells me there aren't as many people on this planet as they say. When have they ever said anything true? When have they ever said anything true? Any federal, any city, they always inflate everything, and then we have to give up all of our taxes and our money and our civil fucking liberties and shit to accommodate a show, a totally orchestrated, man-made. I wonder who is the one behind the. Everybody has it as an expiration date. And I know people they live the Lucy Fairytale theater, and they're using gods and demigods, the dark ones, to do their bidding. And I'm thinking maybe if people more than 50.001 whatever percent of the percentage of the population just for a minute just go, God, how much would that transmute out the shadow? Just, God, I love you, God. Thank you for this day, God. For the lessons, and, for carrying me and showing me that I have strength. That sometimes I do help people. I got a really nice note from a gal today. She sent it a contribution, and I wonder if I got that. What's the matter, Ma? You okay? Oh, this was a good meme. John Kerry is climate czar. Only Democrat could pick a guy with 6 houses, 12 cars, 2 yachts, and private jet to tell you should take the bus to stop pollution. That's the thing, is they're all freaking hypocrites, dude. They're all millionaires. Can we just not call them politicians anymore? Can we just call them the CEOs of America? Because that's all it is. That's all that they are. They're all board members, and we're bored with their membership. Pretty sure people want a different way of living, and the people that are thinking about helping people, and maybe we should do this and maybe we should do that. But the thing of it is with their trickle-down economics, they forgot to trickle their shit down, and they keep it all up on top for big business. So another benefit about living local is big business. Suck a dick, big business. Choke on it. You're done. You know, I would just as soon go buy a tobacco pouch, or from Brady over at, I can't remember right now. But that stuff like that. And the thing is, the older when you get older, you want less stuff, unless your ego's out of control. Then you're just one of them bureaucrat millionaires that are running the country. They're just millionaires, man. These people they piss away more money than that could. Oh my goodness, it's just absurd. And we just watch. Yeah. Tell us what? Oh, okay. What should we think next? Oh, wait. We should be afraid, right? No. Shouldn't we be afraid? Yeah, that's something to be fearful of. Yeah, that's for sure. And it's just like, if you had a faith in God, the Almighty, well, maybe enough people haven't. See, that's the thing. And that my buddy and I, Carl, were talking about earlier. I'm like, dude, I said, I just want to help people, Carl. I said, I just want to help people because I've seen just so many people hurt and just freaking, because I've been the freaking, my life is funny. It's like, people have not helped me. My brother has said this, like, in the last 2 years. People never really done you a lot of favors, Marge. Well, they have now. I mean, the abundance is coming in now, so, but it's like, people just, like, I'm the one that, like, I don't know, people like to, because I'm clumsy and I'll trip and I'll fall or something, and there's always the clapper. There's always the asshat that fucking claps. Like in a restaurant, when somebody drops a plate, there's always the one that claps. I know who that guy is. That guy was on the frickin' football team. Fucking, I know who that guy is. Every single, and I could be in different states, in different cities, and it's always the same fucking guy. It's always the same mentality. Usually has a pretty good looking girlfriend too, and wife, and it's just like, how, dude? They're just total fucking D-bags. Total D-bags. But, but the days of the arranged marriages are over. Tucker's all in his feelings. They're all in their feelings and their emotions. So what else was I thinking about? Oh, what we were talking about is I'm like, I said I just want to help people because I know what it's like to freaking be hindered. And it sucks. It sucks a lot. And I was thinking about that today, and I'm like, not a lot of people, I guess more people have to suffer. Because that's how that's how people become empath. Is because people aren't doing it by osmosis and just doing it. They're not doing it of it by themselves. They're still living their greedy fucking lives. Even in the spiritual chats. It's freaking, I get triggered. I can't even watch. Or I just gotta hide chat and just listen to the speaker, because I'm just like, really? How many single people in freaking 2-3 bedroom houses are watching this chat right now? You can go out and round up some home, invite some people in off the street. You just love and light. No? So people, have to have more of the same experiences. Because it's the ones that go through the hardships. It's us, the ones that have been hungry. We're the ones that share all of our food. Even if we don't got much, we're going to share it with everybody equally. Because we know what it's like to be hungry. So, and it's fact, man. I don't want that I don't want any freaking pills in me. I don't take pills. I don't take drugs. I don't take aspirin. Mom, you don't take aspirin? Sometimes we'll take magnesium and we take vitamins and supplements, things like that, but no, my days of having to freaking put shit, some fucking nutball that gets paid probably $480,000 a year in a lab to just freaking pour this in here and stick it in a rat, that, no, you first. I wonder how much this stuff is gonna freaking send people into a thick, because all people have to do is not believe in it. I don't believe in the whole thing that I'm sorry that I think about my friend Pete. He's the only one that I know. But it's just like he freaking was a diabetic that ate like shit. He did not care about his diet. And that's what happens when we live so much in our ego and we just do what we want. These are the consequences of our actions. Mom taught me about consequences of my actions when I was freaking 5, 4. When you get this, there's always a consequence to your action, whether it's a good consequence or a negative. It just depends on your behavior. I almost didn't graduate. I almost did. I had summer school because of history. Because I was like, I always questioned everything, and I'm like, this can't be. So I failed history. Can I get my summer of '89 back now? Because seems history's failed us. It's all been imposed. I think it's funny because I have a cousin who like her whole career, like 25, like that's what she did. Is she was an editor for textbooks, school books. Used to have a lot more textbooks, school books, and stuff like that. And everything's online on who profits off that? Got Google and their stupid Chromebooks. This is the stupidest operating system. I hate those things. They're freaking like for kindergartners. Those Chromebooks. And that's why they dumb them down so you can't get into the back end. Nope, you just get what you get, and everything goes on the cloud. Dude, everything, all my stuff. I got 40,000 pictures on the on it. None of my stuff is my stuff. Yeah, it's my stuff because I have it on disc and in places like that, and I have the backed up and stuff like that. But nothing you put on your computer is yours. I mean, anybody could go in there. I mean, nothing is yours. Nothing is yours. Okay, Todd? You chilling out now? Yeah. Nothing. See, the thing, and I expand on that because I'm a spiritual being. So nothing in this incarnation is mine. I just borrow everything. This headband, borrowed. Earphones, borrowed. My body, my soul sack, borrowed. What am I doing with it while I'm incarnated? Am I trying to add to the world? Or am I trying to suck and make the world a little bit more how it should be to make me comfortable in all my desires and ways? Whatever. I'm freaking sick of the era of the pervs and the creeps, man. We've been having to succumb to the pervs and the creeps. Just all the innuendos, and you can't even watch a good old show no more. It's all pervy and creepy. Most of it. People always gotta make it like that. Nah, there's some good shows out there. I just don't really watch a whole lot of TV much. Internet's shit. Technology's crap. Technology's junk. They keep asking for more money. For less, It's like when did people stop getting what they paid for? In the 90s. This is a guy got a cute picture of Tuck the other day. In the 90s. On Tuck. Huh. There's a little picture of Tuck. Tuck. He was sitting so cute. This is my baby. Anyway. I never lived. I mean, it was funny because I went to, this is like the highest I could go to integrate myself into society, because that's why I went into the Air Force. I knew I was only going to do 6 because I couldn't stand the swinging dicks. And I was just like, what self-respect it could stand this nonsense for freaking 20 years. And this is nonsense. It's just more games. It's a total bros club, man. And I don't fit in good with clubs. Watch out. I gotta turn the light back on. Ah! I didn't time it well. I didn't time it very good. Anyway, I just don't freaking do good in clubs because there's always like someone in charge of the club and stuff like that, and it's always some freaking meathead idiot, and they always come up with unimaginative ideas. And I'm always the strong personality, and they like to put me in my place. If I had a freaking square foot for as many times that people put me in my place in life. Huh. Yes. Anyway. Supposedly everything's changing. because everybody's coming into their heart. Easy, we're almost done. Just chill. Let's take it easy. Big sigh. It's like other people that wanted to live this. I remember like when I was in high, I wanted to talk on the phone all the time. Wanted to go out and just be in the world. And I said, now I think that I've been out in the world. I just want to stay home with my mom and my dogs, and then communicate with people online, and then go out in my local community and be a part of that. Can't wait till the farmers markets and stuff like that come back. All people got to do is do it. Freaking stop asking for freaking permission for every stupid thing. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. People need to live more from their spirit right now. Easy. Nope. It ain't that kind of party. Go lay down. So, anyway. What else? I think I pretty much don't want to take no elixir. Nasty elixir in me. I'm going to opt out. See if I can stay ahead of that. I just have been praying a lot. It's been because we got a big week. We're going to be heading down the road this week, and I got to get it's like divine timing. Everything is divine timing, and I have no real control over anything. So it's just like, all I know is that the movers will be here in a little over a week, unless I get the truck back, and then I can call them and say, come now. Just got this last little push, and then we can just be lazy. I can just recuperate. I mean, not that I don't get enough rest and stuff now. I get pretty good rest. I haven't been sleeping real good at night, but it'll be cool because we'll have Stanley and more room and stuff like that, and so it'll be good just in time for Christmas, just time for the freaking solstice, just in time for the eclipse, just in time for all these new energies.